Hello, my friends. How are you doing? I'm doing good this side, and welcome back. This is another episode. This episode, I'll be breaking down the trade that I took on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Since this is the end of the week shotgun, so I'm gonna have two playlists about the shotguns. I'll have the midweek and the end of the week shotguns. If you pay attention inside these videos I'm making now, probably you're gonna have edge since I'm telling you what I'm exactly doing when live trading. Now let's jump in. I'm going to skip I'm going to skip Wednesday since that day I didn't do any trade, and Thursday is where I got a trade. It was a buy setup. Let me show you like that. That's where my major lipsticks on higher time frame. This is a 4-hour time frame. I had this buy side imbalance, there's an inefficiency between this low to this high, and then I had this buy stops, as well as I had the old highs listing on the left hand side in form of equal highs. See this high? It's relative equal to this high. That means this level will have or will act as a strong magnet toward that level. So now I have key level as well as the targets. I'm expecting price to open, trade inside the 4-hour BC, and then targeting higher prices toward the buy stops. Here is where my targets rest. Now let's see what happened in a lower time frame. Right here. So this one was the Thursday's price action in a lower time frame, and I'm using 15 minutes time frame. This is the best time frame to get confirm the entries with high probabilities. Yeah, sometimes I do 5 minutes, sometimes 3 minutes, but under a very serious criteria or conditions to take that trade in a lower time frame more than 15 minutes. Unless otherwise, I'll just trade the 15-minute chart. Now let's see the details inside this chart. First, we had this new today open. This gives us our conditions that above it is premium and below that is discount. Been telling you this multiple times. I think you have taken note about this because it simplifies how to understand if price is at the equilibrium or premium conditions. And then price traded higher, created this high, then lower, created the low between 19 to New York Midnight Open. This gives us London range, and the high of the range is this gives us our Asian range, and high of this range, this one is going as Asian highs, and low of this range is going as Asian low. These two levels acts as a key level, whereas I'll be focusing on the leg or the swing point that is aligning the key level. My key level was the 4-hour BC. You remember this line here is indicating the high of that fair value gap. make it blue. This blue line indicates high of the fair value gap we marked on the time frame, high time frame, 4-hour time frame. So now price is trading inside the 4-hour BSC, and it's trading below the 2-day open as well as below the New York Midnight Open. Now we have New York Midnight Open taking the Asian lows. These Asian lows are acting as liquidity swing point that has liquidity, since they are specified as previous sessions highs and lows. They're always good to trade them as a liquidity purchase. So after trading below there, I was expecting price to push higher, targeting the buy stops and even further buy stops above there, according to the higher time frame projection. And I'll be going there under the 2022 model. Now to see if the 2022 model unfold after the New York Midnight Open. Yes, we got one there. Price open, traded below. We blocked that high, trading above these candles, series of down candles, giving a CSD by this leg, and we had displacements between this leg. We had one displacement, second displacement, and third displacement. That means price were to push higher from this key level there, this CSD. But I didn't took this trade. No wonder why I took this trade, because it was out of my trading criteria. It's like for market to create a swing low of the session during this time of the day between 2 to 5. This is going by the name London Killer. But here, if you have spotted, the leg didn't form inside this time of the day. Instead, price made that low there, which is outside the time where price has to create the low of the session. That means this trade is going out of my criteria. That's why I skipped this trade and I spectated it going higher, and even we smoked the eco highs we spotted on higher time frame. So according to my criteria, taking a trade there could be just forcing trade and trying to go aggressive in the thing that does not match your trading plan. So I decided to stay out and wait for the other opportunities. Okay, now let's jump into the Friday's price action and see what happened. The most boring part of my videos is repeating the same concept every single day, and that's the real definition of an edge. Having an edge means you'll be executing the same types of trades every single week. Oh, ignore that cow. I have beautiful cows out there. Now let's see what happened on that day. First, I marked the high time frame key levels. This was a 4-hour BC, and that one with buy stops. The Thursday highs, and now I can't tell anything about the high time frames. Simply, we all know prices to trade away from this BC, targeting the high prices at that buy stops. The most information, or the most useful information found into the lower time frame. This one, the 15 minutes chart. Let's see what happened there. The Friday's price started here, so we have a 2-day open, and above the 2-day open is premium, and below it is discount. Let's see the initial move of the New York Minute Open. It's the New York Minute Open, the Asian highs, as well as we have the Asian lows there. Asian lows. These are acting as our previous sessions liquidities. If we take one, we will target the opposing liquidity. If we do not take one, that day won't be a trading day to me. Now let's see the initial move. The initial move was trading below the 2-day open and below the Asian low, smoking the BC high in a high time frame. Also an imbalance there, 15-minute imbalance, trading it, and then we got the 2022 model after price closed above this series of down closing candles, giving a change in state of delivery there. Some will mark that high as a market structure shift, which is fine. Breaking that high as a market structure shift, that's fine and it's cool, but you have to add more information, or you should learn something about CSD. They are most interesting, since sometimes price may not go above there, and we have already changed the leveling of the price. So understanding the concept of CSD will help you. Simply it's just marking the opposing closing candles prior to the liquidity sweep, Asian lows, and the BC high. And then if price go above these down candles and close, I mean we are violating the opens, observe for displacement inside this leg between this low and that high. If you find a displacement in form of a favorable gap, that means we are going to push higher, so quick. So you can invest in that imbalance with a stop loss below the low, targeting the opposing liquidity, which is Asian highs. Yes, price may go there above the old highs, this one, to give a market maker buy model, but you should not target the biggest points. As long as your entry gives you 2 to 3 R, then be done for the day. And the most beautiful thing is this low we're forming between 7 to 11, which is a kill zone, a New York kill zone. That means this low is valid to hold. And there my stop loss were placed, targeting higher prices to risk to reward. Entry there, stop loss there, targeting Asian highs. 2.83 risk to reward. You can even go further and get 3 risk to reward. This was one of the beautiful trade that I took on Friday, and I was very happy with it because it was very clean one. Traded above, down, went above, created that high, and they gave us another opportunity to take more entries between this low, that high, optimal trading entry, liquidity sweep. We exploded higher, very quick, and done with the day. So that's why I took on on Friday, Eurusd. Thank you for watching, guys. This is Eurusd, end of the week shotgun, and the next video will be about GBP/USD end of the week shotgun. Till next time, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, just drop it in a comment. I will see it and I will answer in our next video.